You want to go from $0 to $1 billion today just because a quote motivated you? Well, that's bullshit, because if it wasn't, you would have had $1 billion today. Motivational videos are nonsense unless you use them the right way. Yep, there is a right way, and I will share that very, very soon. I am guessing though you've already seen at least one motivational video this year. We love them, right? The epic speeches, the dramatic music, and the powerful visuals. They promise so much. But what happens next? Nothing. The number one problem with motivational videos are that they get us excited. Don't get me wrong, excitement is great. But here's tip number one. Don't expect that to get you the results. I have truly friends that prefer watching inspiring videos over Netflix or sports to invest their time. Now, this is the problem. The inspirational content may make you feel like you're accomplishing something. It generates that feeling of purpose, but that's all. To translate that into results, you need action. So that's tip number two. Seeing someone create videos and say, get $1 million will excite you, to get you up from the seat and maybe even buy a camera and start your first recording. But it will soon die out with the 5th or the 10th or even the 60th video. When your excitement has dipped and creating videos does not spike that dopamine anymore, you quit. This is the reason why 90% of YouTube creators die out in their first year of channel. Take the case of R.U. Darby. This guy is an insurance salesman who heard of deposits in Colorado's gold fields. Yet, real gold was up for grabs. So he took his uncle, who previously had held a license to mine and had experience as well. So this was the perfect situation. They together decided to invest all their savings into purchasing equipment and even began digging. And soon they found gold, but this was just a small vein. So they continued digging day in, day out. But as time went on, doubts started to creep in. Maybe the gold had dried up. Perhaps it had all been excavated as well. Their motivation was slowly turning into frustration and disappointment. So soon enough, Darby and his uncle gave up, sold the equipment to a junk man for a very small cost. Now, here's the interesting thing that happened. This junkman consulted with a mining engineer who conducted a survey and found that Darby and his uncle had stopped digging just 3 feet from a much larger, much valuable gold mine. This very junkman went on to become incredibly wealthy and lived the rest of his life in luxury. So here's tip number 3. Success is largely determined by resilience. But you cannot acquire resilience from a motivational video. Resilience comes from rethinking your identity. You literally have to go from I run marathons to I am a marathon runner. This changes your identity. If you just ran marathons, you're saying, I run marathons sometimes. But when you say I am a marathon runner, you're saying everything I do so that I can run my marathons. So if you're a YouTuber, let's take that last example. Are you doing everything in your day to make that video? If not, reconsider either your passion or your discipline. Now that brings me to tip number 4. Real results are achieved through boring work. Not the high-paced motivational video with the racy music, but plain and simple, repetitive task. It's more important to continue to do the work than to do it perfectly. What's even more interesting is that motivation is actually counterproductive. Do you know how? Because it makes you delusional. Apologies for the harsh words. So motivational videos are not just a waste of time, but they're also distracting you and making it more difficult to achieve your goals. They pull us towards the wow rather than explain us the how. So next time you watch someone make it against all odds, remember that it's time to get back to work. And here is what I promised at the beginning of the video. Yes, the right way to use motivational videos, which is also my tip number 5. Use motivation only when you're down. Use it as a pick-me-up when you are losing hope, because it's a reminder that success may be closer than you think. That's all, ladies and gentlemen, for this video. If you enjoyed spending time with me, don't forget to smash that like button and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I will see you in my next video, but until then, you take care, love yourself, and keep taking action. Bye.